Louise, I know you're watching this video. I know you watch Raccoon Bros videos. So I'm giving you an ultimatum right now. If for whatever reason you do not want to hire me as an editor for Death Battle, comment the word stigmata. But if you do want to hire me as an editor, then don't do anything.
Hey, it's Ben from Death Battle, and you should subscribe to Raccoon Bro VA.
Trash bin talk.
Hey, hello, everybody. My name is Raccoon Bro VA. Welcome back to a very special episode of Death Battle. It is the heated debate of the century. Bakugo from My Hero Academia versus Reze from Chainsaw Man. I've been deemed the most excited channel for this matchup, and at least within the Versus community. And look, I'll be honest, I understand. Like I get why people are frustrated just a little bit, because like this whole thing comes from essentially a Twitter meme. It's a Twitter meme being made into a death battle, and also the Champions Island stuff, which is a whole other can of worms too. Bakugo not even getting into the island, and yet here he is getting an episode right away.
Before the winner of the island. It's
ironic.
Yeah.
I mean, he never made it to the island, so technically it doesn't count.
That was the technicality.
That's always been my argument. Yeah, that's been my argument.
I was one of the people, by the way, who said that this was like a totally possible thing that they would do anyway, because I said with something like Mr. Fantastic versus Mr. Terrific, or Muzan versus Sukuna, I don't did I say it right?
Yeah, you said it right. I just thought you forgot.
I don't think those ones are going to happen this year, because those matchups were like already popular before Champions Island. So it's like if they were planning on doing them at all, why would they be on the island? That's my logic. But Bakugo versus Reze got popular during the island. And so the fact that they didn't have that idea yet made it more plausible to me that they would eventually do Bakugo first. Like maybe I thought it would happen this year. I did not think it would happen this early. That is what surprised me.
Third episode of the year.
Which is also a My Hero episode.
Yeah, no,
and like, I have to stress, like around the time that Death Battle even covered this matchup, it was on like Death Battle Cast. It was like I think November something. It was like early November, and here we are in early April. They turned around an episode in 5 months.
It's pretty impressive, all things considered. I think they learned their lesson from.
They
jumped onto that shit.
Is this like the most recent like Death Battle Cast turn into an episode, or am I missing something? Okay.
Yes,
it's
by
probably
a landslide. I think
it's in contention. I think at least.
Doing some fun stuff with interface here. Yeah, I mean definitely up there. I think they learned their lesson from stuff like Luz versus Anne, or Steven versus Star, Among Us versus Fall Guys. Death Battle is a tough show to capitalize on trends for, and with this was a special case, I feel, because like My Hero, it just finished up, like the anime, I just caught up to the manga finally, which by the way, I finally watched My Hero Academia. Peak show. I
love it. Yay!
I feel like it gets way too much hate from just people who are mad because it's popular. Let's be real.
This message is Behemoth.
Pretty much.
What were you saying about Behemoth?
Oh, I just said that what you said about My Hero being peak, that's Behemoth approved.
Yeah. And I love Bakugo a lot as a character. I'm glad that he finally has an episode. And I feel like I could do a whole podcast just like talking about the show, like going through it all, because we could be here all day talking about it. We could also be here all day talking about the many memes that came from this one. Moro,
including Moro,
having by far the most iconic. This is where it all started. The death battle I really wanted to see. Who do you guys think would win? And then And then he posted the Oppenheimer gift being like, oh my god, because it's like he made it real, essentially. And genuinely a lot of really good
That's
artwork that came from here. Realizing
Yeah,
Fujimoto
there's
saw
been some
Reze
good
vs.
art.
Bakugo Death Battle announcement, so he's ending part 2 to work on part 3 to
Oh,
bring
yeah,
her
sweet.
back, upscaling them both. And just like, this is my favorite one because, I'm making sure that, this is my favorite one because it's slander, but it's not very clear who it's slanderous towards. Because you could say that, oh, Bakugo is making Reze dance for him, or you could say Reze is like styling on him, dodging all the explosions. It's vague who it's like actually slandering. You get to decide.
Yeah.
So much. Wait, my pacemaker broke.
Okay.
Okay.
My pacemaker broke.
Yeah. Speaking of
need you.
speaking of artwork, I posted mine in the chat if you want to show.
Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah. I gave the idea of doing a skyscraper thing. That was really good. Love it.
Yeah, I'm
I
actually
still
happy how
think
it
this
turned
whole
out.
thing, including the meme trend, is just one big industry plant, an unfunny industry plant at that.
It
I-
literally
The
is.
problem, the problem that I feel like not only this matchup was gonna have, but just any Bakugo matchup was gonna have, is that ultimately,
Uh-oh.
Hi,
like,
Liz.
there's never gonna
Oh,
be
hi,
a
Liz.
unanimously agreed upon matchup for
Bakugo.
Bakugo. It was always gonna be like, no matter what they chose, it was gonna be something that not everyone was gonna be pleased with, and like, Reze just happened to be like the one that's the most recent, the one that has probably the best, like the most iconography at this point, given how
Yeah.
popular the Reze arc movie was. So it's like I can't really be mad at this matchup and existing, or like, yeah, this matchup existing and like this episode happening, because like I feel like no matter what, this was always going to be the same song and dance with Bakugo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will
I-
say, read the
Yeah.
G1 prediction blog. It's genuinely hilarious.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, I love
Oh,
that
yeah.
G1 blog.
Every fucking image was like slander, wasn't it?
It was
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty
It,
much.
it was.
Yes, it
It's
was.
like an April Fool's blog before April Fool's
Yeah.
came out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We had the
Pretty
Mario
much.
movie for that.
they
Yeah,
seriously
there
cooked.
you go.
Yeah, they cooked.
I'll
I'm
be
already seeing the Wiz plush, and I'm already having PTSD of that one Death Bell episode where they just like interrupt it.
Oh
the
God.
analysis
Oh God. I
with
really hope
fucking boomstick.
there.
Wait,
I
There's,
can't wait for
Don't do
Reze's
this shit
analysis to say,
Don't-
hey, you
don't-
know what else is exploding? The Wiz plushie!
no,
It's like,
and,
bro,
and
don't
you know
do
that's,
this to me.
here's the thing. I know that Reze's analysis in particular is going to be really good, especially since Liam is writing it. So that would make it even more insulting, because like at least with Doomslayers, that was like a so-so analysis they were interrupting, so it didn't like ruin it that much to begin with. But I don't do it to Reze, man. Please don't do it to my girl Reze.
No, you can do it to
Five.
Reze. She has
Don't
like
do it.
1 hour of screen time ever.
she has.
500 quirk explanations.
I saw a good meme of Rexplode being in doing the Wreck-It Ralph meme, and he's like, Reze, she didn't even have over 12 issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, over 12 issues.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah.
But the movie's really good. Here's the thing. I think this is gonna be. I don't know if they don't do many anime movie characters on the show. Like the closest they had in the past were characters like Beerus and Broly. I think this is their chance to do a better job of taking a 3-act structure and putting it into a analysis format and giving us a complete arc as opposed to something that kind of glosses over it a bit more. And it'll be interesting to see how it compares to someone like Bakugo, who, you know, content disparity is overwhelming. And
Wait, you say complete arc for Reze, but like she does other stuff after the Reze arc movie, like what that movie like had in terms of story.
well, that'll be interesting for me because I haven't read a whole lot of part 2. Well,
No,
I-
it was just all part 1.
oh, okay. I actually don't know what. Well, I actually don't remember what she would have had after Reze arc.
Honestly, neither do I.
Let's find out, shall we?
Oh,
yeah.
Look who's here.
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
they
can it
did
come
the
back
short, thank
later?
you.
It will come back later.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Nice.
Alright.
Bakugo versus Reze.
How? Oh, by the way, how much of a power move would it have been if they had actually called this explosion murder god dynamite versus Reze?
Yes,
Watch it say
sir.
that
Yeah,
as soon as you say
that's a
that.
lot.
The
No, it's
god of
explosion god
explosions versus
Yeah.
the bomb.
Okay.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
You're forgetting to
And
say
it's our job to
Dynamite,
analyze their
bro.
weapons, armor,
That's
and
the cool
skills to
part.
find out who would win a death battle.
He gets legit offended if you only call him Dynamite.
It's like Lord Explosion Murder Dynamite.
Murder
Yes.
God.
Yeah.
Murder God
Murder
Dynamite.
God explosion. It depends on Japanese or English.
It's such a
Wiz,
fucking long.
there's nothing like the smell
They'll-
of
they'll-
napalm
they'll
in the
show it,
morning,
they'll show
the
it.
rush of the shockwave, the flash of combustion.
Zoolander.
I love it when stuff goes boom.
And no one knows that feeling better than Katsuki Bakugo.
Interesting
You
that
gotta love the stock font.
Interesting that they didn't cover up the aspect ratio here.
Oh.
Your name literally
Oh.
Great explosion,
Explo-
murder
there you
God,
go.
Dynamite. There you go.
Or
He
bomb
You
likes
like
shell.
Kirishima.
there you
Kirishima! Yay!
I suppose so.
go.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. Also, he was
Yeah, I
born.
do too.
He was born on 420.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
really?
I
it
guess.
means powerful bomb. It's
I do like the idea that Kirishima is one of the first people to like actually make friends with Bakugo because he's like one of the few guys that could like tank his explosions regularly, so he makes him a good training partner.
Well, duh. He's,
True, yeah.
he's literally a walking rock.
no wonder
They
he
have
was
the best
born
bromance,
with
bro.
the
Best
quirk
bromance.
explosion. It lets
Even if he doesn't show it.
Another Justin Cook shout out.
Bakugo create humongous
Oh, yeah.
kabooms from his palms. I can only dream of having hands that red.
Quirks are genetic superpowers that most humans are born with.
I didn't know that.
Bakugo inherited his quirk from his parents.
500
Specifically,
quirk
it was a
explanations.
combination of his father's combustible acid sweat and
This is
his
fun.
mother's glycerin skin secretions.
Making Bakugo sweat basically like nitroglycerin. And the more he sweats, yeah, the bigger the booms.
That is a fun way to like juxtapose them a bit, like because Bakugo needs to be like he needs moisture for his explosions to work, whereas Reze, she needs to be as dry as possible because like that's how
I
she gets.
mentioned that before we just started watching this.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, like
I did. Wait, was it during the recording or before the recording?
It was way before the
Oh,
recording.
gotcha. I don't think I was here.
His parents basically made the perfect kid, absolutely oozing with shonen main character energy.
Bakugo felt similarly, so much so that he started bullying his childhood friend who happened to be born without a quirk.
Yeah, okay, he's kind of a snot-nosed turd sometimes, but come on, Wiz, the kabooms! They're so cool.
Quirks are a natural biological feature of a person's body. In the same way that we don't really think about walking or breathing, Bakugo's explosions became like any other limb, especially with his rigorous training.
Bakugo quickly picked up on how to use his explosions to obliterate anything in sight, block attacks, launch himself around, and quickly maneuver in midair at hypersonic
I'm very
speed,
curious
which
how they're gonna be able to
requires a
handle
ton of focus
the
and
explosions,
on-the-fly calculations.
And despite
like maybe being too flashy for the battle itself, because you know when you watch it on Crunchyroll, they always like dim those scenes to make sure you can't to help people that are photosensitive
oh
to
right,
that
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
I don't need them doing a Yu Yu Hakusho and just like trying to like blind
God,
me.
Yu Yu Hakusho is the worst when it comes to that.
Honestly, I won't fight you on that.
that was like my one major complaint about when I was watching it.
getting this incredibly dangerous quirk when he was 4, he somehow never killed himself or anyone else that we know of. Bakugo was truly a prodigy, destined for greatness.
And his only goal was to surpass Japan's numero uno superhero.
You know, my favorite Bakugo moment is when he's leading his Class A team against Class B, and he's like, we're gonna make this absolutely flawless. We're gonna take it's gonna be 0-4, not a single casualty, no injuries. You feel me? And he's but he's still doing it in his Bakugo way.
Yeah,
and then
like,
it worked. He succeeds in that.
Yeah, no, I really like it when like the series like actually showcases like Bakugo's not only his like his intelligence but also his coordination, because like you'd expect a character like Bakugo who's like, you know, just like a raging like screaming like lunatic just be that, but no, he's actually like he understands his classmates and like what their strengths and weaknesses are and how to accurately plan out strategies to help them win. And like that's a thing that happens in movie 4 as well. It's like I really appreciate it when they like shine that light on Bakugo's character.
His major flaw is that he's just not a people person at all, and like even post time skip, like Eraserhead's having a discussion with Deku, being like, yeah,
I don't need friends, they disappoint me.
He's like, yeah, he's definitely gonna be going down the leaderboards, and he's showing him like, change the channel, dude. It doesn't matter what channel, it's just Bakugo. Get that camera out of my face, you idiot!
And his personal idol, All Might. In Bakugo's mind, the only person who wins no matter what. Absolute victory. No problem
that's just like what we were talking about.
Except Katsuki wasn't the protagonist that he thought he was. That would be Izuku Midoriya, the quirkless child Bakugo bullied. In truth, he was threatened by Izuku's tenacity despite being quirkless.
Really? That crybaby's the main character? Well, Bakugo's inferiority complex would only get worse when Deku somehow landed a quirk that was just as cool, and both were accepted to the same superhero high school, UA High.
Yeah, I feel like they're doing a good job, like kind of putting this from Bakugo's point of view, especially with the way Boomstick is making fun of Deku.
Yeah,
I still think it's a little clunky, but I think it'll get better.
Yeah, I totally get the vision.
Like flying through
Explodapult.
faster than sound with turbo speed, blinding people with stun grenade, focusing his blasts into armor-piercing shots, or making a big-ass tornado of death.
The howitzer impact involves Bakugo spinning himself in midair with his explosions, building up a tremendous amount of
Bakugo becoming Bakugan,
and then igniting it all for one hell of a
no Beyblade. What? Damn it! How did I?
No. The Bakugan pun worked way better.
I know, but like Bakugan doesn't really spin. It's just.
I guess. Well, I mean, you can make it spin, because it does start as a ball that you roll on the ground, and balls spin when they roll.
I'll find a way to make it work. Don't worry.
He even developed new techniques for his quirk faster than Deku did.
UA High also aided Bakugo's development by preparing
Look
him
at
with
that
his
manga cover art.
Iconic Grenadier bracers.
Horikoshi, man.
Store up his sweat, gross, for prolonged bouts, or to release all of it at once in a single massive blast.
He's also got his hero suit, which helps him sweat faster in order to build up stronger attacks. Or the Strafe Panzer.
Those turtle cannons are so cool, bro.
They did absolutely nothing.
His hero debut,
but they're cool.
Yeah.
Bombshell Hero, Great Explosion Murder God,
Dynamite.
Hey, I dig it.
That's the thing, because it's like Dynamite would have been totally fine as just that if he just left it at that, but he just had to keep going and going and going.
Had to keep going.
Yeah.
But despite
especially since he's inspired by All Might, that would have been a perfectly fine name to just have it be that.
Dynamite, it would have been.
Yeah, Dynamite.
He's one of the
name.
Bakugo failed to live up to his own sky-high.
God, I love that moment. He's just, it didn't count. You didn't use your whole quirk on me. It didn't count.
Yeah.
I was happy when Tokoyami got in there though.
Yeah, he got third place.
Yeah.
Tokoyami's the GOAT.
I love him.
A great hero.
Any scene with him and Hawks is really good.
And he really carried the final battle with All for One.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so fucking cool, Dark Shadow.
Away and put the team before his ego.
Especially when he was kidnapped by the League of Villains, ultimately leading Bakugo to blame himself for All Might's retirement. Something needed to change.
So he vented his frustrations in a slugfest with Deku and realized something crucial. That the kind of absolute victory that defined All Might wasn't victory for himself.
Yeah, it's this moment.
For everyone.
Yeah.
Oh my God. They actually talking about Bakugo right this time.
Even while he was unconscious, he kept analyzing the fight he was in and coming up with counters. Somehow.
God, that was so cool.
Powerful enough to shatter Todoroki's heaven-piercing ice wall. Fast enough to keep up with villains like Shigaraki, who can catch light beams, and tough enough to survive. Well,
being dead.
Yeah.
Yes, you heard us.
Yeah.
Bakugo was killed.
Yeah,
he died.
I feel so bad for manga readers because oh my gosh, what a pose. I feel so bad for manga readers when that because like he was dead for a while. Like they took their sweet time putting him back into the fight.
Yeah.
I think the manga took like about a year just to say, oh yeah, Bakugo's not dead.
Holy shit.
Yeah, the final war, it took a while to get through, mostly because Horikoshi, like he's the GOAT, but like he's still human. Like let's be kind.
Yeah.
He's human.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Listen, I don't know why, but
You
this
know,
makes like a
Gmod
really good meme
Ragdoll.
template.
Yeah, that's good.
Gmod Ragdoll physics. That's what that is.
I
My
want.
leg.
Can we get the meme from Inglorious Bastards of Brad Pitt's character being like, you know what? I think this just might be my masterpiece.
Dead as a doornail, and then a single bead of sweat floating through his bloodstream detonated and restarted his heart. If that isn't main character plot armor.
While Edgeshot was able to stitch Bakugo's injured organs back together, it was explicitly Bakugo's miniature explosion that restarted his heart and revived him.
You know we're gonna.
He just straight up revived himself.
You know we're totally gonna get like some sort of comeback moment like that in the animation. You know we're totally.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I don't know what is.
His stamina is perhaps the craziest thing about him. After all, he is tanking the recoil of all of his explosions.
Even with the overuse of his blasts literally tearing his body apart, he kept trying to make him stronger, and eventually his quirk awakened.
Essentially, when a quirk evolves to become stronger. Now, by condensing his explosions into smaller and more powerful clusters, Bakugo could enhance all of his techniques.
Like the Howitzer Impact Cluster, a stunning achievement in the field of explosionology. Or kaboom theory for the layman.
Powerful enough to shatter the side of a mountain, or blow apart UA High itself.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
That moment was so fucking
yielded
cool,
over
bro.
300 kilotons of TNT.
That's the feat that ruins a lot of Bakugo matchups.
Bakugo's whole deal is explosions. It makes sense to science out what a ton of TNT actually.
Oh, hey, this is cool.
What? Wow.
What is the ton of TNT and why do we keep using it?
Why is
Okay.
that not the Board of Wisdom?
Well, I guess because Boomstick is
Good
talking about
No,
it.
because Boomstick's talking.
He's talking about
Trying to
kaboom
figure out
theory.
what these
Oh
clips
my
are
god,
from.
are we finally getting a return from Weiss Mitsuru?
We're finally gonna learn. We're finally gonna actually talk about what the fuck a ton of TNT is. This is interesting.
Okay.
It's literally the energy contained in 1,000 kilograms.
Hey,
Well, okay.
Minecraft.
All right, I got this. I'm gonna read this in my Batman voice. TNT equivalent is a unit of energy defined by the approximate release of energy in a metric ton of TNT, 4.184 gigajoules. Ergo, 1 gram of TNT exploding is the equivalent of 4.183 kilojoules. This is utilized to compare destructive capacity events to each other. This is imperative when analyzing the energy scale of fictional universes. It's a uniform metric to compare multiple disconnected literary pieces. 1 ton of TNT, 4.184 e to the 9th power joules.
I could be vacuuming my house right now.
I find it
you have
funny.
guests outside right now.
I find it funny they're explaining this in the this episode because
Yeah, it's the explosion
big
episode.
Well, it's the explosion
Obviously.
episode, so yeah, I
The
feel like it makes
explosion
sense.
episode.
That's fair.
Yeah,
It's
makes
to-
sense.
Oh, I just see the Minecraft TNT blocks in the back.
Yeah, the Minecraft.
I see
TNT.
Crash. You see Crash right there?
Wait, what?
Oh, it's Crash.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's
Crash,
Crash
yeah, Crash.
Bandicoot.
Panuka!
He's jumping on a TNT block.
Of
Steve
trinitrotoluene.
Terrarian,
Oh,
please.
is
Also,
that DK?
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
DK.
that's
Oh my
yeah,
god,
that's
DK Crash! DK Crash is happening!
Wow!
There's
Oh,
hope.
could you?
Trinity.
Oh my god, if
What?
Donkey Kong vs. Crash is announced as the next time, I think we would actually all die at the same
Oh no, I
time.
would die. I'm getting
Yeah.
over a sickness and I would die.
Okay, because here's the thing. Perfect Cell versus Metal Sonic, that was a Trash Pick Stock episode. This is half a Trash Pick Stock episode because Steve talked about Bakugo versus Arlo. So we could potentially get like a trend going here if they announce another one we've talked about. You never know.
Maybe.
It's all coming together.
Mhm.
The
Love
strings
it.
are
Yeah.
coming
Chemical
together.
compound.
We all secretly predicted the year's lineup.
That would be awesome. Oh man, we're back in science class, all right? TNT is occasionally used as a reagent in chemical synthesis, but it is best known as an explosive material with convenient handling properties. The explosive yield of TNT is considered to be the standard comparative convention of bombs and asteroid impacts. Well then,
Of hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon.
That's the recipe.
that's really cool because it's like they're
A chemical compound.
they're referencing past like TNT calculations they did on the show
composed of
here.
Nitrogen,
Mechagodzilla Dragon
Wait, that's
Sword.
Oh, hi,
Discord.
John. That's
What's that
Jonathan's episode.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That's Jonathan, Jonathan Tanjiro, and then
Tanjiro.
that's Kiryu versus Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, it's your
Oh,
episode.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
That's crazy.
yeah, that's not Discord. That's Wile E. Coyote.
That's why the Coyote.
That's
Look
yeah,
at
that's
this.
Wily.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
it is that.
Oh,
I thought that
that's
was Discord.
that's
'cause of
one.
Yellow eyes.
Oh. Oh, I see what you mean. I was
Oh, yeah,
confused
yeah.
because we're using Discord right now. So I thought that's what you were talking about. No, that's one of my favorite gags.
That's the recipe for kabooms. Now,
Alright.
imagine
It could be useful. Yeah. That's exactly what they said on the board, pretty much.
a pile of TNT as big as the Empire State Building
What?
blowing up all at once. That's Bakugo's howitzer.
Wow.
Buster.
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
Can launch him so fast, it's
Well
like
then.
time stands still around him.
That's
Like when he
great.
covered a
The
huge
scene
part of
was
the city in a
awesome.
fraction of a
Yeah,
second.
oh my
Almost
God.
400 times
All
the
for
speed of
One
sound.
was shitting his pants in that moment.
That's not all. Now he can detonate his sweat remotely.
Yeah.
From all over his body,
Yeah.
not just his palms.
With all of this crazy bullshit, Bakugo became one of the strongest heroes on Earth, enough to battle and defeat All Might's lifelong arch nemesis, All for One. Yeah, that's right, the main villain, who's the protagonist now, Deku.
Bakugo literally and figuratively surpassed his childhood idol and proved his mettle as a hero.
Number
Yay.
5 on the rankings and rising.
Yeah.
Not bad, Kachan.
But more important
Aw.
than proving it to his friends, to All Might, or even to Deku, he proved it to himself.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Take that, losers.
Nice.
Sickest quirk in the world over here. Dynamite. Dynamite. Dynamite.
Yay!
No, that was
That's
nice.
Yeah, that was
That's
great.
good.
That was
That's
great.
good.
Yeah, that was good, but didn't that analysis also feel a little short?
A little bit.
Maybe,
Oh,
but
maybe
I
it's
at
'cause
least,
we
I
can't
at least
talk,
appreciate like the story coverage, like them talking about when Bakugo got kidnapped and like the insecurity that he felt from it. Like that actually talked about Bakugo correctly now,
Mhm.
unlike Deku versus Asta. I love
new
it. It was perfect.
True.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Are we just gonna have like the advertisement here this time? Please?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it
it's
is.
here.
You got jealous, didn't you?
What?
Oh,
No,
what is this
mine's
fan-off
way
gaming
cuter.
music?
Look at it, and you can get one by clicking the link.
They
I need to
forgot
get
to
one,
color
too.
one.
Yeah, I need one.
Yeah, I'll be pre-ordering mine definitely.
Always
Trademark
have.
pending.
Oh, and if you order it, definitely.
All right, I think we can
Here's
skip
of
through
ills
this now.
since
Oh, too fast, too fast.
death,
Let's see
war,
Reze.
famine, conquest. Humanity has been plagued by all manner of ills since they first crawled out of the primordial ooze. In the world
I was tired of that
Chainsaw
house
Man,
anyway.
There is nothing to fear but fear itself.
Because fear itself is real, and they're called devils.
Literally devils from hell. These monstrous beings are the living embodiments of humanity's worst nightmares, and their power is directly proportional to that fear.
So the chicken devil might be so weak you could keep him as a class pet, like, you know, a chicken.
Blech.
But what about the bat devil, or the ghost devil, or the devil embodying man's fears of one of the greatest weapons it's ever created, the bomb devil?
Little
Boom.
is known about the origins of the Bomb Devil's current host, Reze, if that even is her real name.
She might look cute and kawaii, but she's actually a
At one
Soviet
point, the
assassin
author's
trained
favorite
from birth
character.
to be one.
Likes Denji, sort of.
It's
Yeah, it's
complicated.
complicated.
That really is the
Yeah.
best way to describe.
Yeah.
Russian and Japanese.
At one point, the author's favorite character.
I
Or if you're watching the English dub, Russian and English.
Yeah. I watched this one in Japanese in theaters, and oh my god, the voice actor for Reze is one of the cutest beans I've ever heard in anything. Like, she was so adorable. I loved her.
You watched it in Japanese, you said?
Yes, I watched the Japanese version.
Oh, okay. Because I watched it recently in English, and like, funnily enough, the voice actress for Reze in English is the voice actress for Mei Hatsune, the
Yeah,
tech girl in My Hero. So it's very funny seeing like that range, like the range she's got, because
Oh yeah.
man, she's both adorable and terrifying at the same time.
Yeah, did a good job getting her character. That's the best way to describe her character, honestly.
One of the deadliest killers on the planet, basically a Black Widow,
Yeah.
a cold and lonely existence
And Black Widow is one of my favorite analysis segments, so I got high hopes for this one.
for anyone, but
Okay.
quadruply so in a world as effed up as this.
But all Reze wanted was a safe, normal, quiet life. As much a fable to her as Aesop's Country Mouse.
Too bad! You are now a walking, talking explosive. Have fun.
At some point,
I love
the
how her
girl known
story
as
just
Reze
feels
was
so
implanted with a
disconnected from
fragment of the bomb
Bakugo's.
devil and
Yeah.
became a hybrid,
Because it very much
a human
is.
possessing a devil's
Yeah.
powers without sacrificing their
Sort of
humanity,
hero versus
transforming
villain
their body
type
into a
episode.
living weapon.
As a hybrid, Reze's strength and
I hope
speed
they
are
find a way to
way
get
crazier
the
than
Country and
normal
City
humans.
Mouse
And with her
fable
martial
into
arts
the
training,
fight
she's a force to be
story.
reckoned with up close. Also, Wiz, check out the bomb for a head.
Someone like Reze would eat you alive, literally. Should devils like Reze take any damage whatsoever, they can heal by consuming blood.
And that lets hybrids survive some pretty insane stuff, like having their limbs torn off, getting bisected clean in half, or being roasted alive. Just slurp some blood and they're good as new.
Especially useful considering the Bomb Devil's primary ability is literally blowing herself up. Reze can emit explosions from any surface of her body, even tearing off limbs and turning them into bombs that she can detonate at will.
Damn, that's hardcore.
That's one of those ones where I really want to see how they adapt that in the fight. Her ripping her head off.
Just rips her head off.
Catch! Or Reze can take sparks that can ignite the
I want
atmosphere
Bakugo
in
just like to
explosions
smile
that
and be
tear
like,
apart
damn, that's hardcore.
entire cities. Making herself stronger, the more fear her wanton destruction creates.
As long as the area around her is dry enough to maintain ignition, Reze can create as many explosions as she wants, non-stop.
She can even turn her own body into different types of real-world bombs to massively enhance their power.
Like transforming her leg into a torpedo, or her apron into dynamite. Every single inch of Reze is a living weapon.
Like, look at this shit. That's why
world as one of their mightiest warriors.
I don't need to explain why this movie made so much money. Like, just look at the screen.
Yeah. Chainsaw Man's always had great animation.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Pete.
At least not compared to bombs. But the Chainsaw Devil is special.
Any devil the Chainsaw Devil consumes becomes deleted from reality, retroactively erased from humanity's collective consciousness.
AIDS is gone.
Wow. World War II.
Gone.
Chainsaw Devil, please keep eating shit.
And here I thought chainsaws were for boring stuff.
Asking for a friend.
Like trees or Texas massacres.
Yay! Hey, Leatherface.
This ability makes the Chainsaw Devil the most important being alive and invaluable for any global power to control.
Except instead of meeting the fearsome chainsaw of legend, Reze met Denji, a dumb, horny teenage boy just looking for anyone to love.
And for once, Reze
So true.
actually
Wow.
hesitated. Rather than immediately kill her target, she got to know him and found they weren't so different. Both were used as tools of the state, as weapons of war rather than people. A kindred spirit in a hostile world, Denji wanted to drink up as much of the excitement of life as he could.
My favorite version of this is like, she draws Sonic's face like, all right, who is this character? That's Brian Griffin! Correct, Denji. Do you want me to pull it up real quick?
Do it.
I'll do it.
All right.
I'll
Sure, why not?
Yeah, okay. Denji, Reze, Sonic meme.
No. I think I already know what you're talking about, but I don't know if we have like enough time for that.
I want to see.
We can cut this out.
Yeah,
we're already locked in right now.
Nah, I can't find it right off the bat. I'll look it up later.
Probably on
The
Twitter.
town mouse
I'll
to her
probably
country
show you
mouse.
or something.
Yeah, there you go. Town mouse to the country mouse. I'm glad they brought that up.
And thankfully, he was super easy for a pretty face to manipulate.
It wouldn't be the only time.
Reze's nothing if not professional, and she gave Denji one parting gift. To teach him the way devils did battle before he died.
As the embodiment of one
Well, they were talking about Makima there.
of the deadliest weapons known to man, Reze's power is off the charts, capable of creating an explosion more than 400 meters in diameter. That's over 4 football fields long.
To have a blast that size, you'd need to
There
be
you go.
exploding with over 2 kilotons of TNT.
Oh man.
that's not even close. That was not
Really
close.
impressive
Oh, boy.
considering Reze is not the devil of nuclear bombs. That's apparently an entirely separate thing.
Despite her bombs being technically conventional, they're just that strong.
Likely comparable to other powerful devils like the Gun Devil, who could travel across the world and kill millions of people in 5 minutes.
That'd be over 500 times the speed of sound.
So
She's even stronger.
the fact that
I think that's faster.
the fact that anybody's even alive in the world of Chainsaw Man baffles me.
than the
Also,
Typhoon
Carrick,
Devil.
I sent you the video in DMs.
You know what? Screw it. I'll go ahead and pull it up right now in that case. 'Cause
Nice.
Nice.
Yes, this is it.
Pop quiz. Who's this little wacky dude?
I know! It's Brian Griffin!
What?
Ding ding ding!
Right there.
Such a big brain deserves a big reward, don't you think?
Friggin' duh!
He just walks away.
What's this say, Denji-kun?
My reward is reading? Okay, the first one looks That one, oh, that's the one that looks like boobs. That's the letter B. I know that one. That one's the second one looks also like a boob, but by itself. So
Here's a hint.
that one's
Oh my god.
Okay, was it Scooby-Doo? It was, wasn't it?
Okay.
Right again, Denji Wenji-kun.
Is this really how pop quizzes work?
Uh-huh. She quizzes you and I pop ya.
Pop quiz? Oh, no, duh. Sorry, I should have known that.
Incredible.
Brian is punching up.
Peter and Benji.
Hello, Celadon.
Man.
Quick little intermission.
Diddy spanning storm.
The literal coughing baby to her hydrogen bomb.
Oh, that hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Took her lessons to heart and proved he was more than a fitting host for the Chainsaw Devil.
He whooped her ass, but spared her life, just in case her seduction wasn't a total act after all.
But it wasn't meant to be. Whether Reze chose the safe life of the country mouse or the exciting life of the town mouse, there are hungry cats everywhere.
Aww.
Oh, Makima, what I would give to find someone to kill you.
Reze's dreams of freedom were never realized. She simply changed hands from one
Oh yeah, Gojo.
The last one.
Then again.
And this time, there was no escape. She was a weapon, a symbol of man's bottomless capacity for malice and self-destruction.
A living bomb.
Aww.
Yeah, okay, they pretty much alluded to
Battle's
like what
about to
happens to
start,
her
and
next.
I hope you've got something good
Yeah.
to hear these kabooms with, like our sponsor,
Raycon.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm glad Death Battle
That's our first sponsor.
Death Battle
Alright,
Open to get
you want to know what'd be
50%
very cool to
off
hear
the
by
essential
the post analysis? I wanted to be like, since Reze is like the fear of all bombs, Bakugo can be the hero that inspires people throughout like this explosion. Like people fear Reze with her explosions. People will be safe because Bakugo is supposed to be, the hero symbolizing them for good.
Yeah.
That's what I feel
That'd
like
be
it's gonna be
interesting.
great about.
Bakugo's
that's
explosions
cool.
inspire people, while Reze's terrify people.
Put them in fear.
Yeah.
All
right,
the
give us
combatants
Fortnite.
are set,
Alright, who
and
do you
we've
guys
run
think's
the data
winning?
through all possibility.
Who do you
I
fucking
wonder.
think?
Yang.
I
I
wonder.
wonder.
Who do you fucking think?
I think Yang's
Hercule?
got this one.
Kermit with the steel chair.
It's time
Yeah,
for
Hercule.
a death battle!
Kaboom.
Oh, that was from the new My Hero game.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, I want to check it out.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I hear vocals.
Oh, we're straight at it.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, it sounds like a rave.
I've been sent to collect your head, Dynamite.
Better villains than you have tried, lady. You tell your bosses that after I send you back in a coffin.
How would I tell them that if I was already dead? Wow.
Oh.
Shut up and die!
Oh, that's really smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, the guns.
Here we go.
Getting a spritish
water.
episode, nice.
Oh, there goes our head.
Damn. Oh, damn.
like that.
Oh, yeah, timed up with the hand-to-hand there, nice.
Yeah, this is cool. Oh, this is really cool.
Oh,
Ooh, holy shit.
Oh.
Yeah, using the water, very cool.
Good thinking.
Already?
Woohoo! Ah, so much beautiful destruction.
Music. So cool. Yeah, this
Move it or lose it. Oh, this is fun.
Oh no!
Oh, mate. Oh, the knife.
That was fun.
oh, that's a good 3D shot.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice one.
Yeah, a little bit of 3D hand.
That was nice.
Ooh.
Oh no!
No!
Oh no!
I'm out of this.
Leave them out of this.
I'm really glad they're finding a way to get his hero side into here.
Oh, you damaged.
Yo.
Oh my
this is
god.
fire.
Yes!
For what it's worth, Dynamite.
Come on,
your blood was
Bakugo.
delicious.
Oh,
There it is.
Yes!
oh, they're doing it.
You bit off a bit more than you could chew.
My blood isn't the only thing you drank. It's my sweat you should worry about, dumbass!
Yeah!
Yes!
That's awesome.
Fuck him up, Bakugo!
Get him!
He does not go down.
Yes!
How it's your impact?
Whoa!
Oh my God! That is it! You are done! Yo, hit the sun! Hit the sun! Okay, not hitting the sun.
Yeah!
So extra! I love it!
Scratch that. Not enough for a coffin.
Oh, that's
That was fun.
Absolute fire. Actually fire. Holy
Hit him with that pose at the end too. I'm excited to see.
After he beat All for One.
I'm excited to see.
Shit and die, Twitter.
I'm so excited to see Twitter's reaction to this one.
I mean,
Oh, Denji, we're so sorry to hear about your girlfriend that passed away. She gets 5 big boobs. Boom!
What did he?
She gets 5 big boobs.
Passed away. She gets 5
Is
big
that how many?
boobs.
Is that how many times?
Please just shut up. On the surface, these two seem evenly matched. So let's break this fight down into 3 categories: their speed, their stamina, and their firepower.
Oh, she's probably gonna get speed.
Okay. Of course, there's a firepower.
Bakugo and Reze could run through the
No,
sky
they
at
said
hypersonic
they
speeds
scaled the
and
Shigaraki's
even
light
redirect
beam
themselves
thing.
on a dime in the middle of fights. To the casual observer, at least,
maybe
they
it's
seem to be
draw.
on par with each other.
So we have to look at the people they've fought to compare.
Reze has battled Chainsaw Man, who could match and defeat someone using the Gun Devil's power.
The same.
Yeah, there you go. They didn't really reference much past the Reze arc, so that makes sense.
Yeah, because she doesn't really
Yeah.
scale past
So wait, somebody
She wasn't really relevant.
wait, somebody was saying that Reze has stuff after Reze arc. Who was saying that?
She does, but like the stuff that happens, like the Chainsaw Devil, like any higher things that happen afterwards, she doesn't scale.
Oh, well, so then
Makes
what
sense.
what did Reze have story wise?
She was basically just a tool for Makima.
Okay. Oh, okay. I remember now.
Reze cannot
Gun
reliably
Devil
scale
that
defeats and from newer arcs
Yeah.
of Chainsaw
Really
Man.
fly around
Yeah.
the world,
We were
killing
just
millions
talking
of
about
people
that.
at over 500 times the speed of sound.
Impressive, but compare that to
Oh,
Bakugo
yeah,
fighting
fair enough.
Shigaraki, who can
Yeah,
react
like
fast
I
enough
said,
to catch lightning
We have like
bolts in
3
her
My
hand.
Hero
That's over
wins in a row.
1,000 times faster.
I know, right? I'm eating
and that
so
was
good.
before
Oh
Bakugo's
my
Quirk
God.
Awakening that made him even faster than that.
With
Yeah.
reaction speed of that caliber, there's little chance Reze could ever get the drop on Bakugo. And
Oh
will
yeah,
likely
no,
be
they're probably
forced
gonna
to
give her
play catch
stamina
up in a
just like they
duel.
did with Mahito.
Speed goes to Bakugo.
Yeah.
However,
probably.
speed doesn't
Yeah,
matter
probably.
if one couldn't truly hurt the other. A big part of this fight is their stamina.
Bakugo's durability is mind-boggling.
I feel like it
He
would be a
survived
tie,
being impaled
personally.
through the torso and has even
Yeah,
brought
maybe.
himself back to life.
But unlike Reze, his stamina does eventually hit a limit. Every explosion he makes whittles him down just a little bit more and uses up more and more of his sweat. Without a break, he can eventually run out.
Whereas
That
Reze
is
can
true.
effectively create bombs without respite and from a distance.
Unlike Bakugo, who usually likes to get up close and personal.
Furthermore, her devil hybrid physiology gives her an actual regenerative healing factor, allowing her to shrug off the same kind of mortal blows that would eventually kill Bakugo, main character plot armor or not.
Right.
If this ever became a war of attrition, Reze had it in the bag.
I love how the
Stamina
music
goes
just
to
sounds like
Reze.
something you'd hear
However,
at
it's
a rave.
unlikely it would ever get to
Yeah,
that
True.
Yeah.
I-
Chainsaw Man coded, and I like that.
I'm very excited to
Yeah.
listen. I'm very excited to listen to this track. Brandon did a very good job.
Be their raw
Yeah, that was-
firepower.
Explosions!
Yeah, that's better.
Thank you.
Pretty much.
Blast. Reze's nuclear-like bomb against Denji versus Bakugo's howitzer impact cluster.
It's so
And the
beautiful.
difference is obvious. Based on calculating their sizes, Bakugo's 300 kiloton explosion
so
was over
beautiful.
100 times more powerful than Reze's 2 kiloton blast.
But that's not all.
Oh.
Remember the Typhoon Devil.
Coughing baby or not, to create a storm big enough to cover
Oh,
Tokyo's
they're gonna bring
over
up
2,000
a
square
Makima feed.
kilometers, he'd have
Or
to be generating
a
more than
Makima's episode.
400 kilotons of TNT.
Okay.
Better than Bakugo, right? But that's not
Okay.
all. Again,
Yeah.
Bakugo's howitzer impact once shattered the size of this big-ass mountain. And
Here we
despite
go.
being earlier on in the series, it was ginormous. almost 3 kilometers in radius.
Or just over 2 megatons of TNT.
Okay.
5 times
Thanks,
more
movie.
than the Typhoon Devil.
There we go.
Way
Yeah,
beyond anything
thanks.
we've seen recently.
Yep.
And this was Bakugo before reaching his full power in his fight against All for One. Bakugo takes the final edge in explosions.
And remember, Bakugo withstands the recoil of all his blasts. So even though Reze had greater stamina, Bakugo was more than tough enough to hang on and get his kill shot, especially with his superior speed.
And Devil healing factors can be overtaxed with enough damage. Hell, she needed to drink blood a couple times against Denji just to keep fighting.
There you
Against
go.
Someone as fast and powerful as Bakugo,
Your
she
one
would not
advantage
get the
still
chance
means
to heal
nothing.
consistently at all.
Yeah.
And what happens when devils die? They Bakugo to hell.
The winner is Katsuki
Okay.
Bakugo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this-
explosion murder. God
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what's next? What's next?
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, hey! All right.
Hey, look at this.
Oh!
Yay!
Okay.
Presentation.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death
Wow.
Battle. And don't forget to order your very own.
I was not expecting this to be the next.
All right.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Grumpo.
Groove versus Megamon.
Alright.
It's finally
Need a
happening.
break from anime characters. This is a break from anime characters. Movie
Finally.
characters.
Finally.
Thank you.
I'm
Okay.
It's been a while since we've had like a Western animated movie character on the show, so this is gonna be a nice change of pace.
I mean, yeah, the last
Okay,
one was
I'm
what,
gonna go right
gonna
now.
lie for
I'm
that
gonna,
first-
I'm gonna go right now, and I'm gonna vacuum my house. Goodbye.
Bye, Yosh. Thank you for
Bye.
joining.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, yeah,
Not
'cause
gonna
like,
lie
yeah,
for that
Animated
first
movie
frame.
character from the West was like Poe.
I think so.
Yeah, I think
well, no,
so.
Stitch.
No, no,
Stitch,
no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
well, it was the most recent one. Yeah, back in season 10.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think we had one in 2025.
No, like the closest would have been Wile E. Coyote or Tom.
Yeah, okay. That's
They're
Uh,
cartoon characters though.
Yeah.
yeah, they're cartoon characters. So I wouldn't count them like
They-
animated movie characters.
Yeah, they'll get some movie. They got some movies coming up. Watch Coyote versus Acme, everybody. Yes, this.
Literally.
Oh,
So yeah, honestly, not a it doesn't go too deep beyond the fact that this just looked really good.
Honestly, yeah, this was actually a really solid.
this-
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I really
Yeah,
like
I like this episode quite a bit.
This was a super experimental one visually speaking. It has a lot of different well, because it's like to the point where like even saying sprite-ish doesn't feel like it does it justice with how many different styles it has. But I don't know. At the same time, I think they did a good job of like keeping it from feeling too jarring. I don't know, just like it all looks really good. And
I'm sorry, I love
yeah.
that run.
I know
love
that
the Reze.
that's definitely gonna be a meme. I can see it now.
We got a hint of slander in this part. I accept, honestly accept.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta go. I'm about to have Easter dinner, but great episode, love it. And
Wait, Easter
excited for
dinner?
group- or Easter lunch. My bad. My
Easter
bad,
dinner,
yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
Easter winner.
Everybody knows on
All right.
Easter Day you go to bed at 2 in the afternoon.
That's
Yeah.
just a normal day for me, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but great episode, love it. Can't wait for Gru Megamind. See ya.
All right, bye.
All right,
See you later, Zio.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see who they get as voice actors for Gru and Megamind because
Oh yeah, that's gonna be very difficult to imagine because like
those are such specific impressions.
literally.
Battle,
Yeah,
I could do Megamind. Let me do Megamind. Come on. Hit me up. They won't, but hit me up anyway.
Will Ferrell and Steve Carell, yeah, those are hard voices to emulate.
Obviously,
Not gonna lie, that
Bakugo would have been fun, but like Trent Martin did a really good job, so I can't complain about that. And also Reze's voice actor Elizabeth, that sounded really great too. So very good job to everyone here.
Yeah, no, they had really great impressionists for both the characters.
Also,
Actually, I'm pretty sure that the voices for Gru and Megamind were already chosen, and we're not gonna know about it until like.
Oh yeah, no,
until, like,
they
sneak peek.
they definitely cast these
Oh, no.
things like well in advance.
Way in advance. Yeah, it's not like a last minute thing like before the episode comes out. Like, oh shit, we gotta get voice actors.
I still want to voice act in a death battle though, please. I'll do it for free.
I want to see you voice act and edit for Death Battle. That's what I want to see.
I will 100% bully the team into making me an editor.
Yeah, but
yeah, he did the Bakugo did the conquest pose from the recent Invincible
yeah, I was
episode.
about to say it's the conquest.
It's
wow.
literally the exact same pose.
And,
Lit.
I bet you they added that. Like I bet you that's not even in the storyboards. I bet you they totally added that pose.
Might have.
Imagine
maybe.
if they just took the actual picture of Conquest doing that pose and said, "Make Bakugo do this."
Yeah, that would be funny.
It wouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, and I like him raising his arm at like how it was after the fight against All For One. It's a good touch.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, well,
and also,
great job. Yeah, also shout out to our boy Levitation. This is his first episode doing animation. So
nice.
Yeah, congratulations, congratulations, man.
I also really do appreciate that, like, we saw the differences in like their character, because like again with we've seen with like Bakugo versus animations that like they'll play up his like his insanity when it comes to just like trying to beat
his like his recklessness, yeah,
his recklessness. So I'm glad that like they actually had like, that moment of him like actually like acknowledging like civilians and like even like saying like leave them out of this, like that's a good touch that I appreciate, in the sense of like we're actually showcasing Bakugo's character and not just like making him like the angry explodey guy.
And
I loved how Bakugo was characterized here.
It was done also in a way that's like in character for him. He's like, move it or lose it, losers, like, or you idiots, like something like that. And I want to give a shout out to the music here. Yeah, I like how it timed up with the choreography a little bit there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
very nice.
Also, I love little Reze's little kick, like it's like a down kick in a fighting game. That's what tripped him up.
This was a fun way to get the difference in how their explosions work into the fight too. Yeah, I'm very happy to say that there's a lot. They've come a long way when it comes to like the puppet style rigging for My Hero episodes.
Yeah, man.
I also want to say that this animation just did Yusuke versus Ichigo's gimmick, but like infinitely better.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Like it
simply for one reason and one reason only. They actually incorporated some fucking compositing.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Like there's a reason a lot of people made Metal Sonic versus Zero comparisons when that preview first came out. And it didn't look as bad as that first episode, but
I'd say Metal Sonic versus Zero did it better.
There were definitely some parts that still looked off. We can agree on that. And here it's just the Vizpost team definitely knocked it out of the park. Like everything looks great.
Absolutely.
I really want to shout out to the sprite artists too, because like Bakugo goes through a lot of different battle damage poses here, and like they have to do a lot for Reze too, to like have all the different parts of her blow off, and like they even they had civilian Reze come in there as well, like for a very short sequence. Like they did not have to do that, but they still did, and it was a very fun character moment.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I appreciate it from a character perspective too, where it's like, if she can't like overpower his explosion, she's gonna try and get in close.
Yeah.
Like, tricking him, like a misdirection.
Exactly.
That's the right word for it.
Yeah, just the classic Scooby-Doo style of tricking your enemies by putting on a different costume. The dupe.
Man, Bomb Devil.
The dupe.
I
the
really
dupe, that's
like
what
that
it's called.
touch, actually.
Yeah. So, gotcha. It's I like the analysis segments a lot too. They were very strong. This is just a very solid episode. I know. I truly do hope that people are able to appreciate this episode for what it is and look past the like drama leading up to it and the ridiculous slander that I know got on a lot of people's nerves. Like I do hope that people are able to appreciate the positives of this one. Because I know a lot of people still complained about Cell versus Metal Sonic. Like as much as we loved that one, there was still a lot of folks that weren't as big on it, and like I get it, I do, but like come on, like with
mainly because 2 returner matchups in a row, and during a time where we already had like so many returners, like almost back to back. Even Ash versus Yugi, technically it's not a returner matchup, but it still has Pikachu, it still has Lucario, it still has Charizard. It's not like we haven't seen them before.
Yeah, but but to people saying that, I point you to shots like this. Like, come on, look at this, man.
This shot goes so hard.
Look at this. Come
At
on.
the same time, though, this also isn't like a
And I
return
just
to matchups,
fucking
but-
love how Bakugo goes like obsessively extra just because he's having so much fun.
Yeah.
He would absolutely do that. He would absolutely fucking do that.
That's totally a Bakugo thing to do, yeah. Him just
Uh.
if I'm gonna fight an explosion girl, then shit, I'm gonna prove that my explosions are better.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I honestly like a shot like that. It feels very Moro coded. Like it reminds me of the slander post that he made. To the point where it's like I wouldn't be surprised if they used a similar model for those shots to do it, because it reminds me a lot of them. Like let me compare them side by side if y'all would like to bear with me for a moment. Okay, we got that. And
We noted that we are now one of 3 confirmed episodes so far.
It looks very similar.
Oh yeah.
Like
he's just in heaven.
Maybe it's from a game or something, and that's why.
Yeah, no, that's a 3D model. I'm pretty sure it's like one of the My Hero.
Yeah. Just want to say, kids, if Bakugo of all people can go to heaven despite being a complete dick, so can you.
Yeah. I do love the fact that this episode came out on Easter, and it ended with Bakugo sending a devil to hell.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's go.
What gets more what's more Christian than that? Releasing a Doomslayer episode, maybe.
Oh god, yeah, now I'm just waiting for the next time everyone's gonna make the freaking shoot him with the dehydration gun memes.
that's one of my favorite memes from any YouTube channel. He sounded so legitimately angry by I'm losing my goddamn mind.
Yeah.
This movie is so shitty.
I don't know how much you guys follow the debate of that matchup, but currently Gru wins, so I don't know if the dehydration gun will save Megamind.
Probably not.
Maybe, I don't know, because as terrible of a movie Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate was, it at least gives Megamind's weapons a speed advantage.
Yeah.
Like they're actual lasers, they reflect off of reflective surfaces, then they move in a straight line. They have all the properties of like light speed lasers, and Megamind also has drones that are able to like effortlessly dodge them, like on instincts.
The thing I'm most curious about is what they're gonna do. Not only the look of the fight, but how much of do you think they're gonna incorporate an army aspect to it? Like, do you think we're gonna get Megamind's robots versus the minions a little bit in the battle?
I mean, we saw the
minions in the trailer.
In the next time trailer, yeah, they really put an emphasis on the brain bots and the minions. So I think they might.
So I think we might be getting another fucking army.
Do they dare make it 3D? Is the question.
No, I don't think they're gonna. I don't
gonna
think
go 3D. Either 3D or hand drawn.
I don't think they could do it in 3D. Well, not that I think they can't do it, but I don't think it's like just feasible for the in 3D.
I don't know.
I don't know. Cook.
Ash vs. Yugi was 3D, and that had like 1 million Pokemon on the screen at once.
Yeah. I suppose. Yeah, actually, that's
it
fair.
depends
But
on
even
like
then, they
their
took a lot
rendering.
of shortcuts.
Yeah,
took a lot of shortcuts with that fight.
If they have a lot of rendering power at their disposal, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, granted, I can also see like it being like a completely like Moro solo project. Like, I think he could definitely be able to get all the minions and the brain bots. And maybe even get in Chum. That's his name now.
I
Chum.
shit you not. When I first saw
Old
that,
Chum.
The invisible
No,
car,
I am
thought
still calling him Minion. I'm not calling him Old Chum. That's stupid.
Well, you know they're gonna make a joke about that in the analysis segment. It's like, gee, I wonder why they changed his name.
Yeah,
sounds awfully familiar.
Because they even straight up say that he changed it because of copyright.
Sure.
So sure.
Because of like Minion meat sticks or whatever the thing was.
Yeah, like that was the in-universe explanation.
Yeah, I think it's Minions Meatsicles or something like that.
Minions Meatsicles.
I've not seen that movie, and I just know that because stupid. Like, I've seen clips of it.
Apparently,
yeah, it's really fucking boring and lifeless. I was literally like, I had my phone in like the other room while watching it. And I was like, nah, I'm walking out and getting my phone while listening to this. There's like nothing happening. But at least it's better than Kung Fu Panda 4. Wait, who said that?
Ooh.
Oh, I haven't seen that either because I also just don't want to support I don't believe that Kung Fu Panda continues after 3, bro. That was the perfect ending. Anything else is just fan fiction.
Yeah. But hey, we got Mr. Beast cameo in it, so that makes it good, right?
And Aquafina is the deuteragonist.
Aquafina? I'm Aquafina. I'm in every animated movie.
I'm decent in the bad guys. Yeah, and I wasn't joking.
Farewell. It's like it one good.
Mr. Beast is in the Kung Fu Panda 4 movie.
Yeah, he has a line.
A line.
Yeah, he has one line.
Yeah, 'cause we can't have the Furious 5 in that movie. We gotta have.
Well, no, they literally can't because their contracts make it to where, like, with each sequel, they have to get paid more and more, and legitimately would have ballooned the budget to an insane degree. And at that point, it's like, okay, just get the TV show voice actors to play them. I honestly don't think audience members are gonna care that much if Tigress sounds a little different, you know? I don't know.
I don't know. No one care.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, but the Furious 5, actually, they do show up at the very end of the movie when they reenact, like, opening of Kung Fu Panda 1 for, like, no reason.
Well, that'll be fun.
As Jack Black's admittedly god-tier cover of Hit Me Baby One More Time plays in the background.
I have listened to that cover. It's really good.
Yeah, I love it.
Good.
Oh, and have you actually heard the mashup between that version and the Britney Spears version?
Oh, I haven't. I'll look that up later.
It's actually it sounds more like a father-daughter duet. It's amazing.
Aw. Yeah. Well, honestly, yeah. I think we've said all we need to. This was just very, very solid episode.
Solid episode, yeah. I think I might prefer this to Ichigo versus Yusuke. I don't know if I prefer it to Cell versus Metal.
Yeah, I think I do.
I prefer it to both.
I think it's Cell Metal, Bakugo Reze, and then Ichigo Yusuke for me.
Yeah.
I do want to bring up one. I do want to bring up one thing. This part here. Specifically the dialogue.
For what it's worth, Dynamite, your blood was delicious.
You bit off a bit more than you could chew. My blood isn't the only thing you drank. It's my sweat you should worry about, dumbass!
That's a good moment. Yeah, that's a good character.
I love that.
That's a good character interaction. Yeah.
Part of me wonders though, if it might be a little overwritten, if that makes sense. Like maybe they spent a bit too much time explaining, because like I got from the beginning, it's like, oh, she swallowed his sweat, but then he just like kept explaining and explaining. I was like, okay, I get it. But
no, that's I can accept. That's a very Bakugo thing to do. Just like flex as much as he can.
Okay.
Before just going in for the beatdown. I think that's totally fine.
Okay.
With Bakugo.
All right, fair enough. But it's like it's one of those things where it's like show versus tell storytelling, I suppose. And
yeah, but granted, did we see if like when she bit Bakugo? I don't know if we saw like if she like also bit off some sweat.
Let me see real quick.
For what it's worth, Dynamite, your blood was delicious.
Yeah, that shot made me realize, oh, the sweat. She ate some of the sweat. That's what made me realize.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I suppose that's fair.
I guess, yeah, just Bakugo, like, taking it as a chance to taunt her. They still managed to have him, like, be like, dumbass. So it's like, yeah, I can accept that. We get to hear more Trent's Bakugo impression, so that's cool too.
He even calls his friends idiots, even when he's open about calling them his friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like he'll call them like we'll call them like extras, something like that.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, I think it's extras.
Oh, you damn! That's why they were so focused on like his main character energy in the analysis. So yeah, very good episode. I think I'm very glad that we got something actually good out of all of this. So I hope that is a consolation prize for some people who were hoping for other Bakugo matchups or thought that this was a quote-unquote waste of a slot. Because they still did a lot of great stuff here. And yeah, honestly, just looking forward to the next My Hero episode in like 3 months. Maybe longer.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh wee.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I've gotten
Mineta
Shigaraki
versus
Mahito.
Xander. Let's fucking go.
Mineta versus
I've gotten Shigaraki versus Mahito, Deku versus Spider-Man, and Bakugo versus Reze. I'm eating so good right now.
Who did you say?
So full.
Jonathan, who did you say? Mineta versus who?
Mineta versus Xander from Buffy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Snakebite, who'd made that Animal Farm versus Lord of the Flies rap battle. He made an April Fool's one of Mineta versus Teru from Danganronpa 2. And fun fact, there are so many sex jokes in that rap battle that the voice actress playing Mineta went uncredited just to protect their identity.
Fair enough.
So yeah, just look, I'm very much looking forward to Groove versus Megamind. Megamind is one of my favorite DreamWorks movies, and I appreciate the Despicable Me movies for what they are. They start out pretty solid, and
The first two are good. The third one is meh, and the fourth I have yet to watch. So
fourth I find it so ironic.
I really like the first one. The second one I think is just middle of the road, but it does have El Macho, so that bumps it up a point.
True.
And I'm not watching the other ones.
Yeah, the
Though
third
I've seen the
one
Minions
has
movie, didn't like it. I saw Minions: Rise of Gru, and it was also middle of the road, but I also didn't really hate it.
And we got Minions and Monsters coming out this summer.
Oh yeah, aren't you guys excited
Oh,
for
yeah.
that? Yeah, the Minions are gonna enlist a baby Cthulhu to find monsters for their movie. Isn't that such a gripping narrative?
I love Hotel Transylvania gimmicks. And
I even saw the trailer for the first time when I watched the Mario Galaxy movie last night.
Same here, yeah.
I've yet to see it.
I will never ever forget that in 1 year we got a Despicable Me movie and a Megamind movie, and Will Ferrell was in one of them, but not the one you would initially think.
The one you expect.
Not the one you
expect.
It
So-
subverts your expectations.
Wow. On that note, thank you all so much for joining us. I hope you all have a happy Easter day, and be sure to stay tuned for the next video. Take care.
Raccoon Bro.
Raccoon Bro voice actor.
I'd give Raccoon Bro VA a 240 out of 10.
I love Raccoon Bro.